Hi, I'm Josh and today I'm going to show you how to make lamb biryani. Before I start, please take a second to subscribe to my channel and like the video. Thank you. We're going to cook the rice. Make the biryani spice, the onions and meat, and then layering the biryani. For the rice you will need 1.5 cups of basmati rice, 1 tablespoon of oil, 3 cardamom pods, 4 cloves, a 2-inch piece of cassia bark or cinnamon stick, 1.5 teaspoons of salt, 1.5 cups of water, and a pinch of saffron strands. For the biryani spice mix, add the following into a pot: 1 teaspoon of coriander powder, 1 teaspoon of garam masala powder, half a teaspoon of cumin powder, half a teaspoon of turmeric powder, half a teaspoon of chilli powder, kashmiri or paprika, half a teaspoon of fenugreek leaves or kasoori methi, and a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. To season and cook the meat, you'll need 4 tablespoons of oil, 1 large very thinly sliced brown or white onion, 500 grams of meat, vegetables, paneer or tofu, half a teaspoon of cumin seeds, half a teaspoon of garlic paste, half a teaspoon of ginger grated, 1 tablespoon of tomato paste mixed with 3 tablespoons of water, and the biryani spice mix that you've just made. Let's start with the rice. Rinse the rice until it becomes clear and allow to soak for at least 15 minutes. Add the oil, cardamom pods, cloves, cassia bark and salt to a pan and fry for 30 seconds. Add the boiling water, then bring back to the boil. Stir gently to stop sticking. Once boiling, turn the heat to its lowest setting, cover the pan with tin foil and put the lid on. Leave completely alone to cook for 15 minutes. Do not uncover during this time. Whilst that's all cooking, let's get on with the meat. In a pan, add the oil and onions and fry on high until it starts to brown. Gently caramelized onions will have a much better taste than simply softened onions. Reduce the heat to medium and add the cumin, garlic and ginger and fry for another minute. Here I'm using my garlic ginger paste. The recipe for that is popping up now. Add the biryani spice mix that you've just made, the tomato puree and meat or veg, and cook until the meat is cooked all the way through, adding another tablespoon of oil if needed. By this time your rice should be ready. Turn off the heat, remove the lid and the whole spices and set the pan aside. Continue cooking the meat, stirring occasionally until it is fully cooked and soft. Whilst you're waiting, add the saffron to a cup, add 2 tablespoons of hot water and stir gently. Place aside. You'll tip this over the dish once it's finished before you stir through. Finally, it's time to build the finished biryani. In a large saucepan or casserole pot with a lid, add half of the rice and spread across the bottom. Add the cooked meat, leaving the sauce and onions in the pan, and spread out in an even layer. Add the rest of the rice and spread out evenly in another layer. Add the sauce and onions from the meat pot and spread out in an even layer in the pan. Tip the saffron water mix over the rice and cover with a lid. Place in the oven at 160 Celsius or 320 Fahrenheit for 20 minutes to infuse the flavours, or on the hob on low for the same amount of time. Gently fold the rice to combine and enjoy. Please remember to like, comment and subscribe, and check out this and many more recipes on my website at thecurrykid.co.uk.